Hey everybody, this is Luke Shantz, your real estate expert here in Costa Rica. We have a real treat for you today. This is an incredible opportunity here. We're actually going to sit down and talk with the owner of this house, and he's going to explain, his vision and how he created such a masterpiece here. And the other thing, I'm standing on the beach right now. If you turn this around, the ocean is right there. So I'm really excited to show you this. Everybody come on inside and we'll take a look here. Okay, welcome to Tres Almendras. There's almond trees growing up through this house. We'll show you that in a minute, which is gonna attract all of the macaws. You're gonna have these big, beautiful rainbow birds in your house, landing here, eating almonds. And that's where the name of the house came. Now, when we look at this is gonna be the bottom floor. It's incredible. Everything's custom, from the plant hangers to the beams, to the fence, to even the custom doors. Come on, I'll show you the next room here. All right, let me tell you about the property here. There's 4 units total. We have 2 two-story units that come with 1 bed and 1 loft. And then we have 2 3-story units. The 3 stories are all 2-bedroom with a plunge pool on the 3rd story and access to the roof. So this is one of the ones that we're gonna check out today. All right, this is gonna be exciting. Now I wanna take you guys upstairs. We can check out the bedrooms, the plunge pool, and the rooftop. Let's take a look. Okay, here we are. Really lucky, like I said, today that we get to sit down with the man that created this. So here we have Chance, who is an expert really in buying and flipping and managing homes down here in Costa Rica. Several properties, longtime client of Quiros Real Estate. So we're excited to have him here today to talk about this place and a little about his journey. So Chance, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm from Los Angeles. I retired about 3 years ago, right before the pandemic, October 2019. Mm-hmm. I retired because I bought this property and another property on the south side of Jaco, and we were AirBnBing the properties next door. So when the pandemic happened, we were sitting on this what we're sitting right now is a grass lot. And I decided, since we didn't have any people coming, we would build a project here. So I decided to build what's here, and it turned out incredible. It was a very stressful experience to do it, but worth every minute. The property has been really well received. We do really well. We're almost always booked. I decided to make the project modern and bring in all the amenities that people are used to having in Canada and the States, and that seems to have reflected well in how we're doing here.
And you'd mentioned, because Chance has been promised me that I can stay here as soon as it opens up. That hasn't happened for a few months, so you seem to be really doing well. Is it mostly Airbnb you're doing here?
It's actually all Airbnb right now is what we're doing. We just signed up with another company in Jaco here that's going to do multiple listings when the place is not occupied.
Okay.
But Airbnb has been very good, very good.
And as I mentioned downstairs, this is one thing that we want to focus on with these videos, is showing people how you can make the leap from North America to coming and living in paradise, making some money, and having these amazing properties to work with. So with that, this also seems really custom. Did you do all the design here? Are you making a lot of these choices? Like, I see we have, what is this, Coralina tiles down here?
The Coralina was my choice. I wanted to do the Coralina just because it's ocean coral and we're on the beach, so I wanted that. I have a designer and I have an architect. The architect for the structure that we built here, we wanted to maximize the amount of area that we use. I love using concrete, metal. I love large openings to allow the wind to come in, to allow the light to come in, as reflected on the entrance gate that we designed.
There's one other part I have to ask about, because we'll get a shot in a second, but you have these plunge pools up here on the 3rd. That's incredible. It's got a glass front.
Right.
You just sit in here and watch the sunset every night.
Yes, we do. It's actually the plunge pool. I mean, like for today's very hot. It's perfect. The plunge pool, you have a cocktail, or you just want to hang out, you put your feet in there, or you can put your whole body in there, cools you down. It's a great place to hang out and just enjoy the view. The glass was my idea to put that there just for people at night are walking by. There's a little light in there, so when people walk by the light, I thought it would be a great, selling point to see people up there in the pool while it's in the nighttime. And also there's a glass above that. When the sun comes over at about 11 or 12, it's an early sun, so it comes down. So I figured if they were going to be out here 11, 12 o'clock, it would be great if they can capture the sun through the top also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And now the one last part I wanted to cover as well, as I see there's a ladder that's going up to the roof. That's not completed yet, or what's the plan for, I guess, the fourth floor here?
It's a complete floor of the whole area of the whole building, so it's a very large. I haven't exactly figured out what I'm going to do to that. I might make it available to one of the units and possibly put a barbecue, picnic area, lounging area in that area, private area, or hopefully one day maybe a cafe would be nice.
I've never seen a house look quite as solid as this. So there's no problem for building up there or having people up there and using that as an extra space.
No, the structure is incredibly strong. We actually had to excavate the sand 2.5 meters and then bring in dirt and pack the dirt at a particular PSI. It had to be and then they were inspected, and then we started our foundation, which we had 15, 16 trucks just putting cement on the foundation. The whole project is poured concrete that has to sit for a month and a half before you can even remove the pillars.
The forms.
The forms.
Couple of construction guys.
Right. Yeah. Deal. I mean, I should know.
Well, really, I appreciate this, taking the time to sit down with us, Shantz. Shantz has a few other properties that I'm hoping I can take you guys on some video tours with later, but this one's always been my favorite. I mean, Shantz had me over here a few times in pre-construction, and it blows my mind. And now that it's fully finished and we get to see it, it's even nicer than I thought it would be. And I'm super happy that, not super happy because I haven't been able to stay here yet, but I'm super happy that you've been booked for the last, it's almost a year now you've been open?
Yeah, and at the end of April, it's going to be actually 1 year.
1 year. So we're going to have information for you guys on this listing, of course. And if you want to know more about this listing or any other ones that we have on Luke Shantz Real Estate, please feel free to reach out and we'll get you all the details you need. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Shantz, for coming.
All right.
If you like this video and want to see more of our great listings in Costa Rica, make sure to follow us, like, and subscribe.